Jeffrey Smith here. Today I'd like to talk about the ibis, probably one of the most popular wading birds in the state of Florida. One thing that's changed about the ibis is that it has adapted very well to our presence here. Here in Florida, we're very fortunate that the ibis does not need falling water to feed. It can feed on rising water, low water, high water, unlike a lot of birds that require the drawdown of the water that concentrates the fish so that they can feed. The ibis is very comfortable feeding in all sorts of different conditions, and that's made it a bird that is likely to do very well with our changing weather patterns and things where other birds may have a tough time. The ibis is found throughout the world. In ancient Egypt, it was a bird, a very sacred, special bird to them. They named a god after the ibis, Thoth, and I think he was the god of education, wisdom, arithmetic, all the important things. And the ibis in their culture, with the action of its bill, which it's the scientific name, goes back in both Latin and Greek. It refers to the sickle, the knife they use to cut the wheat, and that shows the shape of the ibis's bill. But the ibis bird was used as part of the sanitation. It would eat the crustaceans, crabs and crawfish and things that somehow that helped the Egyptians keep their communities clean. And this bird was very important to them for that. In fact, it was so important they started captive breeding programs, and they even mummified the birds and buried them with the pharaohs. The bird's been depicted on hieroglyphics and all sorts of artwork the Egyptians did with the ibis. I never tired of looking at them or thinking what I can do to depict them in art. I love sculpting and drawing and painting the ibis, as well as photographing. They're, I think, about 25 inches long, the white ibis. The glossy ibis is a little bit smaller. That's the other species we have here in Florida. And occasionally you may see the scarlet ibis, which is the same size as the white ibis. Scarlet ibis is a non-native. It's from South America, Venezuela, Brazil. It's very, very common down there. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the ibis. The ibis is very comfortable feeding in all sorts of different conditions, and that's made it a bird. They feed with that. They put it in the water, and then it sounded like gunshots. Thank you.